Hey guys, so it is day 7 and I have some really bad news, you guys. I don't know what's going on, but the bumps from day 6 and day 5, they're gone. I don't know what happened. I don't know if that's a good thing that never happened to me before. And I'm going to link a video below. Megan's going to make a video on her channel about her day 7, because I can't get her videos in right now, and I'll link that below and I'll put an annotation here. But yeah, other than that, I am feeling very sick today, and I'm not having much of an appetite, and I'm feeling very I can't even use the phone. I'm feeling so sick from it. I'm sorry guys, but I will be answering your questions in just a few minutes. Okay guys, so now I'm going to be answering your questions. So Mary P said, what's the pink, gold, or silver aura? I don't know those ones, but I am looking forward in my research to find out more auras for you guys, as I see that you guys are interested in doing different ones. She's here, by the way, helping me. Becca, I don't care, says, is it okay to watch the spell video while you do the spell? Because I did that just to make sure I did everything right. Yeah, that's perfectly fine. Alyssa W. said, have you ever seen a boy fairy? Yes, I have. There are not many, but there are boy fairies, and they are very cool. And she also said, what do you do if someone confronts you about your wings? Just be honest with them if you trust them. If not, just tell them it's a costume or something like that. AJ Camria Bunny said, are there any extremely large personality changes when becoming a fairy? Well, that all depends on the aura that you choose. As you may know from my auras video, if you haven't seen it, you may want to go watch it and see what's in store for you. Ashleen said, can the spell still work if done on the full moon? Most likely, I'm guessing. So yeah, that should be fine. And she also said, also, could you faint from feeling too weak because fairy feel weak around electric things? That could happen. It's not common, but it could happen. Penelope Webster said, what if people are in elementary school and then they want to do it? I don't see a problem with that as long as you are mature enough to handle the responsibilities of being a fairy. Mohammed Gamer said, can you make a video of you flying, please? As soon as my wings come in, I will. They're very delayed right now. Jesus Maid said, show us your wings. I don't have them yet, so I cannot do that. Miss Random123 said, how do I fly? I have a video all about wings. I will link it down below. Alyssa W. said, what website should we go to do more research and find more auras? I'm working on a website to give you guys some very accurate information to research on, because I know a lot of you are interested in researching. So just stay tuned for that. It's an upcoming project. It may not be done anytime soon, but it will be out there eventually. And Cedar Wood commented on that and said, I didn't have to go to a website, but just go to Google and search fairy auras. Now, the problem with that is that there's a lot of unreliable sources on Google, so I wouldn't recommend that. But if you do find something that seems legitimate and there are pictures to back it up, then I would definitely, most likely, believe it. Coco Felt said, I know you won't shrink when you're a fairy, but can you get taller? Because I don't want to stay the same size forever. If you're still growing, then I'm guessing you will grow while you're still a fairy. I don't know, because I'm pretty sure I'm almost done growing, so I'm not going to be growing that much as a fairy. Farazfar, sorry if I pronounced that wrong, said, what if your wings grow in school, seeing as I'm still in primary? They normally grow in the nighttime, so I think you'll be okay. If they do grow in school, I would just go to the bathroom and try to hide them. And she also said, can you fold your wings and then go to school? Yes. And then she said, also, if you make, for example, a blue aura and you do the potion and you become a fairy while you are a fairy, could you add and change auras? What do you think?
What is the question?
Can you add and change auras while you're a fairy?
To change your aura or I don't think I've ever heard of adding an aura, but I have heard of people who undo the spell and then redo it to change their aura. So yes, you can change your aura.
I believe that's the only way. If I find anything else, I will let you know. And she said, also, do mermaids, elves, pixies, and dragons exist? My friend says she's a fairy and has wings, but they're invisible, and her dad is an elf. Is this true? Mermaids, I'm pretty sure they do exist. Pixies do exist. I know that from personal
I do
experience.
know that there are such thing as invisible fairy wings.
There are actually fairies that do not have wings at all.
Mm-hmm. That is the Irish version of the spell and potion, which we are kind of hoping to post together soon to show you guys that. So if you don't want wings, that is a very good option.
Yes, especially because it's easy to hide the fact that you are a fairy, and you still will be able to float and levitate to a certain extent as well.
Mm-hmm.
So, yes, and dragons, I think not. Sorry. And yeah, I'm pretty sure elves don't.
Maybe elves do. We don't know.
Yeah, I don't take my word for it. I have never seen one myself, though. Miss Allison 101 said, "What are the different types of auras and what do they do?" I can link you to my video all about auras. I'll link that down below. You should check out all my videos if you're still curious about anything about fairies. I have tons of videos with lots of information. Silver Moonlight Magic said, "As a fairy, do you still grow naturally?" Yes. How do your wings grow? They slowly come out of your back. First, they'll start out as bumps, and they'll gradually grow. Ashley and Xavier said, "Can the spell still work?" Okay, I already answered that question. It's just there twice. Charming Kitty said, "How can I move my wings? Are they just like any other limb?" Yes, you can move them just like you're moving your arms. And Daisy Purple Mountain said, "Is there any way to show your wings to someone?" Yes, as long as they believe. Oh, sorry about that. Coco Felt said, "Is there a pink aura? If there is, please make a video on what it is." And then Cedar Wood said, "There are different types of aura, and the pink aura is the friendship aura." I don't know, but that does sound familiar, so I'll try to do some research into the pink aura because that does sound familiar to me. And I think that's all the questions. Yep, that's all the questions, so thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Hopefully there will be more interesting additions. And also, I want to say that my friend over here is on her 4th day of becoming a fairy. And what are you feeling today?
I still have the same itch right here. I did have a rash last night around this area, but I didn't get it on video. And I think I'm starting to feel like tingling in my back right where the wings come in usually. So hopefully I'll have bumps or something by tomorrow or the next day.
So that's her result, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.